slurp, burp, meow, bark. You're probably like, I think Miss Arbuckle's lost it. Not quite yet, first grade. I was just giving you examples for what we are going to be learning about for the next 2 days in our Read Aloud and Writers Workshop time. We are going to start to talk about another way in which poets can bring their poetry to life by using different sounds to bring interest to their poems. This is called onomatopoeia. Can you do that with me? Onomatopoeia. Let's clap it. Onomatopoeia. So today we're going to be identifying onomatopoeia in a poem. And we're going to do this to understand how poets use figurative language to bring their poems to life. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take a look at this quick little document here where we're going to learn some examples of onomatopoeia, and then we're going to get to listen to a song before you get to read a poem in your Seesaw app. So onomatopoeia, if we look down, it says onomatopoeia is when authors use words that sound like the action or object they are naming. An author might use the word buzz to describe a bee. The word splat might be used to describe the sound of a scoop of ice cream falling on the ground. So I want you to imagine right now if you have an ice cream cone and the ice cream just goes splat onto the ground, the word splat is an onomatopoeia because it's a word that sounds like what's happening. Just like the word buzz is the sound that a bee makes. And so onomatopoeia is when authors use words that sound like the action or object that they are naming. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a song together today about onomatopoeia so we can get some examples of different onomatopoeia words today, okay? So here we go.
Hey there, tell me, have you ever heard sound effects that mimic a word? Splish, splash, swish, swoosh, drippy, drippy, drop. Tiptoe, tippy toe, stomp, stomp, pop. If it sounds like it describes, onomatopoeia is far behind. Clink, clank, crackle, crackle, crunch, crunch, crush. Arf, roof, sniffy, sniffy, sniff, sniff, smash. Onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia. Come on now, chant and sing. Onomatopoeia is a very fun thing. When in doubt, just act it out. Onomatopoeia, let's just scream and shout. Rustle, rustle, can you hear the trees? Ramble, ramble, thunder clashes near me. Clap, snap, slappy, slappy, clap, clap, snap. Clap, snap, slappy, slappy, clap, clap, snap. Onomatopoeia, all different words. It makes a sound, and that's what you heard. Listen close and you can play this game. Find sound effects with a really cool name. Onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia. Come on now, chant and sing. Onomatopoeia is a very fun thing. When in doubt, just act it out. Onomatopoeia, let's just scream and shout.
All right, and we're going to stop there, first grade. So onomatopoeia can be so many different words that sound like the actual object that they are describing, right? So if I were to pick up my coffee and drink it, a word I could use could be the word slurp, because the word slurp sounds like if I were to, I know this is gross, but here we go, actually slurp my coffee. I also have a candle burning here. I don't know if you can hear it, but I could use the word crackle to describe how the candle sounds right now because it's going so it's a crackle noise. If I were to burp, the word burp is even an onomatopoeia word because it kind of sounds like what is happening. And now we're going to go on down here, and here's some more examples of onomatopoeia words. So we have slurp, pow, boink, beep, purr, kerplunk, screech, splat, hiss, pop, swoosh, woof, poof, bam, zip, bang. So with these words, I know, like, for example, the word pop could be like if a bubble were to burst, it might go, and we could describe that as a pop. Or if a car goes really fast past us, we could say swoosh, because that almost sounds like the actual object that we are describing. Or if a car has to slam on its brakes really fast and it goes screech, we could use this as an onomatopoeia word to describe that. So I have also with me a quick poem that we're going to take a look at by Shel Silverstein. And in this poem, there's some examples of onomatopoeia words. And we can see those in some italics today. So it says onomatopoeia, push button. I push the light switch button and click, the light goes on. So I know if I click my light switch button, it makes a noise, and I could describe that using an onomatopoeia of click. I push the lawn mower button and voom, it mows the lawn. I push the root beer button and whoosh, it fills my cup. I push the glove compartment button and clack, it opens up. I push the TV button and zap, there's Wyatt Earp. I push my belly button, burp. And so you're going to notice that we have click, voom, whoosh, clack, zap, burp as examples of onomatopoeia. The click is the sound that the light switch makes. Voom is the sound the lawnmower makes. Whoosh is when you get soda out of a machine. Clack is when the glove compartment opens up in your car. And zap is the sound when the TV turns on. So today what we did was we started to identify that authors and poets use words called onomatopoeia to bring more meaning to their poetry. So I can identify onomatopoeia in a poem. And what you're going to do is in your Seesaw app, there's a poem, another one by Shel Silverstein. And I'm going to read it on the Seesaw for you. And your job is you are going to find some onomatopoeia words in that poem. And there are a lot of them in that poem, okay? And so that's going to be your job when you head over to Seesaw. So have fun. Also, go around and see if you can identify any onomatopoeia words in your house as a challenge as well. So I will see you back here for how we can use onomatopoeia in our very own writing. All right, first grade, go ahead to Seesaw. Have some fun.